Forestry is uniquely Canadian and special to Ontario. Our industry has literally changed the landscape of this province. As I began my career, I got to know the people and communities who depend on the sector. I've seen the annual cycle of harvesting, tree planting, and road building reflected in a yearly rhythm across northern and rural communities. It's really amazing to see how an industry can influence the very fabric of our communities.
Throughout the past year, Ontario's forestry industry has remained strong and resilient. As we move into 2021, there are lots of reasons for optimism for the industry.
Forestry is an essential source of economic activity in Ontario. Recovery, especially in rural and northern regions, will not be possible without a strong forest sector.
2020 has reminded us that we are much like the timber we work with. Powerful, durable, and filled with elegance and imagination. Flexible, creative, and able to overcome new barriers and challenges. And deep within our fiber, we carry so much beauty and strength. Let's take on the next 20 years with that same resolve as we have the first.
My name is Bill Vraybosch, and it's my pleasure to introduce Robin Jones, the Mayor of the Village of Westport, and the new Chair of the Rural Ontario Municipal Association. And little did I know that Robin spends a lot of her spare time at the potter's wheel.
Hello, my name is Robin Jones, and I'm the Mayor of the Village of Westport and Chair of the Rural Ontario Municipal Association. I am so pleased to join you at the 2021 virtual Phenom Conference. ROMA is motivated by the shared belief that rural communities are critical to the social, cultural, and economic fabric of Ontario. Northeastern Ontario demonstrates just how varied our rural communities can be, from Parry Sound on Georgian Bay to Moosonee on James Bay. The region encompasses many different landscapes, peoples, and history. I'm very familiar with the Phenom territory. When I served with Anishinaabe-Aski Police, my Northeast headquarters was in Cochrane. I spent many days in your towns, whether traveling to the Nan drive-in communities or on small planes going up the coast. My appreciation for the challenges of living, working, and playing in Northeastern Ontario deepened. But the beauty, the rugged inspiration, the freedom one feels in Northern Ontario, well, it's priceless. I moved 14 times in my career, and no place touched my soul the way the North did. My COVID regret is that I am sending you my greetings virtually. I would much prefer to be with you in person. The Phenom Conference is an important opportunity to celebrate the region and focus on shared priorities. It is a credit to Phenom that it found a way to hold a virtual conference. These gatherings, even virtual, are important. They allow us to come together to better understand our common challenges and find meaningful solutions. Our organizations share a commitment to creating a strong and successful Ontario by ensuring a voice for small, rural, and northern municipalities. ROMA represents shared municipal interests across the province, north, south, east, and west. To ensure all points of view are heard, ROMA's board is comprised of zone representatives as well as members of AMO's Rural Caucus. You can rest assured that North Bay Councillor Bill Vraybosch is an effective voice for your interests at our table. ROMA is a proud sponsor of the Phenom Conference. We believe it is important for Northeastern Ontario municipalities to have this platform. And we know we are all stronger when we work towards common goals. With AMO, ROMA works towards provincial policies and programs that help all Ontario municipalities achieve their full potential. With Phenom, ROMA has many shared interests such as the importance of broadband and economic stability. As a matter of fact, I had a great conversation about our common priorities with Phenom Chair Danny Whalen and NOMA Chair Wendy Landry. ROMA is committed to continuing strong relationships with these northern partners. And I know broadband is a pressing issue for you and it tops your agenda today. To help you, ROMA has put together 2 comprehensive resources tailored for rural municipalities. The primer gives an overall lay of the land, including how broadband is regulated in Canada. The roadmap lays out how municipalities can support and drive local solutions. If you haven't seen these documents yet, I strongly encourage you to visit ROMA's new website and take a look at the guides or watch the recorded webinar. The resources reflect significant research and insights from both municipal and technical experts. Looking ahead, the ROMA board has a clear set of priorities for 2021 that aim to strengthen the rural voice. As we continue to experience waves of the pandemic, ROMA remains committed to allocating and advocating for the unique needs of rural communities. From a policy standpoint, broadband and rural economic development and recovery will be key to our success. That's part of our advocacy. ROMA is supporting a research project that explores economic recovery for rural Ontario. We firmly believe that better information will help drive better solutions and more innovations. You can also expect to hear from us soon as we look for your feedback on how ROMA can best represent all four corners of the province. We'll be sending out around a survey and ask that you take a moment to share your insights so that we can continue to serve you effectively. Your input is really important to us. In the year ahead, ROMA will continue to support organizations and events like this one that strengthen and celebrate rural communities. We understand that to be heard, we need a chorus of strong northern and rural voices, all speaking in a uniform voice. A top priority for ROMA is finding more ways to connect with rural communities. Please look for us on Facebook, on Twitter. We want to use these platforms to further strengthen our reach. Rural communities have always been resilient and resourceful. It takes creativity to serve the needs of small populations spread out over a wide geography. We want these social platforms to profile your successes. Please connect with us. Finally, again, I want to congratulate Phenom on putting together an interesting and informative program. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be safe.